guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I got from the limited edition Sephora collection that they did with Moschino. They collaborated together and made a bunch of really cute makeup items, including brushes and palettes. Everything was just super cute. But before I get started with the haul video, I wanted to give you guys a little insight on my journey to getting these items because it was really confusing. I'm sure everyone knows about it. I will put the timestamp of when I start the haul here so you guys can just click it and skip all the way to where the haul actually starts. But if you guys are interested in listening to how I actually got these items, then please keep watching. Alrighty, so Sephora originally said they were going to release their entire Moschino collection on August 11th on a Friday. So I stayed up all night. I had work the next day, but I just didn't give a shit because I really wanted these really cute items. So stayed up all night and I realized that the only thing available on the website was the teddy bear perfume and the teddy bear mask, the sleeping mask that you put on your face. So yeah, it was really disappointing, but I ended up getting those two items anyways because I knew they were limited edition and I didn't want them to sell out. So I placed my order for those two items, and the next day Sephora replied to someone on Twitter saying that their entire collection was being delayed for some reason. It was confusing because not even Jeremy Scott knew what was happening. They said they were going to delay it and re-release everything on the 18th, which is the Friday after that. So the past week I've just been Googling and asking if anyone knew what time they were releasing it, because here's the thing with the Sephora release. They gave us the date, but they never said what time they were releasing these items. So it could have been at like 12 a.m. on the dot, like when the new day arrived, or it could be at like 9 a.m. when people are waking up, you know, being able to go to Sephora stores. It was just super confusing. All of the people that I talked to on blogs and on forums had no idea when everything was going to happen, and they even called Sephora stores and not even the employees in the store knew what was happening. So it was just super confusing. But I set my alarm for 12 a.m. on the East Coast, and then I also did my calculations and set it for 12 a.m. for the West Coast because that's where Sephora's like headquarters really are. It's like on the Californian side. So I live on the East Coast, so at 12 a.m. it would have been my time, and then 3 a.m. my time would have been 12 a.m. in California. Does that make sense? So yeah, I set my time for 12 and 3 a.m. I woke up at 12 a.m., checked the site, and nothing was up, so I went back to sleep, and then I woke up a little bit earlier than 3 o'clock. I think I was on the website at 2:57-ish a.m. on my side, which is, you know, if you convert it back to the Californian time, then it wouldn't even be the 18th yet. So yeah, but anyways, I was on the website at 2:57 and everything was already being sold, which is really confusing. It was not sold out yet, but it was already on site and you can buy it already. So if you think about it like that, it means that Sephora re-released the items before the 18th even started. They released the items on the 17th. So people who were on the site on the 17th, I don't know what time because I was asleep for that, but whoever is on the website on the 17th were already being able to purchase the items. So everyone who waited for the 18th started a little bit later than, you know, what actually happened. Since I got on the site early, and apparently because they released the collection early, I ended up getting everything that I wanted off the collection, which is great on my part, but everything else was still really confusing for everyone else because I was looking at the reviews on Sephora, and some people are saying that the website could not work, the checkout was not working. Some people said they could not even find the product on the website, so they couldn't even click buy because the product was just not listed on the website, which is really confusing because even after I put in my order for the items, I stayed awake the whole time trying to see which items would sell out first. And I remember the first item to sell out was the teddy bear eyeshadow palette, the big giant palette. That was the first to sell out, and it sold out around 3:12, 3:14-ish according to my computer time. And then everything was available until about like 3:28, 3:30-ish. That was when the little highlighter duo was sold out as well. And then at around 4 a.m. I remember the brushes were still there, the shopping palette was still there, and I think the lip gloss set was still there. So on what I can see on my computer, everything was available up until like an hour, like a block of time was still there. So it's confusing how some people cannot even find the product when for me everything was still up there for like a whole chunk of time. But anyways, I'm gonna get started with the haul. I'm just gonna be grabbing things that I see from the top of the pile, and I'll just be opening things on camera. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is the shopping bag palette, and I already opened this, and I'm showing you guys this first because it's super hard to put it back into the original packaging due to these little shopping straps. It is super hard to get it back into the packaging and through the loopholes, so I'm just not even going to try, but this is what it looks like. Here's the box. It gives you a little bit of the color scheme on the inside, and it also has a little pamphlet so you know how to work these colors. So it gives you ideas, for example, Soho, Vegas. It just tells you what colors you can play around with on your eyes. And the actual palette is made of these really cool, like fake leather feeling kind of material. It feels like a handbag, really. It's made of really sturdy cardboard, and everything is just pretty much glued and, you know, pasted together. You can tell because you can see that the glue is yellow, and you will see it between the cracks of the palette. But this is what it looks like. It opens and closes by a magnetic closure, so it just snaps shut like that by itself. And on the inside you get a giant mirror, and then on the other side, of course, you get the colors. Now I'm not going to be swatching the colors because I'm actually going to be giving this to one of my cousins as a gift, so I'm not going to be touching like all up in the palette, but she said I can open it, so here I am opening her palette on camera. But this is what it looks like. The colors look really cute. It reminds me of the Urban Decay, what was the Urban Decay new palette called? I think it's called the Urban Decay Heat palette. It really reminds me of that, or the Anastasia Renaissance palette, because it's really like red, earthy tones like that, and I think some people would absolutely love this, but this palette is just not for me because the packaging is ginormous. It's pretty big and bulky, and these straps give me anxiety because they're all like tangled with each other, and I just don't think it's one of those palettes that is practical. It's really hard to fit in my drawers. It's just not one thing that I would like, but I ended up getting this for my cousin because she wanted this. Alrighty, since we're on the topic of palettes, I might as well just show you the most anticipated palette ever, and it's the Teddy Bear Gold palette that looks like this. The packaging, I'm not gonna lie, is a little bit cheap. It's made of this like papery cardboard kind of packaging. I would expect it a little bit more sturdy, I guess, from Sephora, especially if it's a collaboration with Moschino. But anyways, this palette is super cute. So on top it comes with a little pamphlet again that shows you everything that you can do with the palette. And it's really cool because all the looks are named after location places. So you have Paris, Milano, Miami, and let's see the actual palette. I didn't swatch anything yet because everything just looks really precious, but I will insert some swatches later. Oh, how do you take this out? Struggles. Okay, first of all, this palette is like freaking stuck in there, so I guess it's good. It's really hard for it to kind of like break apart during shipment, but this is what it looks like. It is like this highly reflective, almost like mirror-like gold teddy. It's not completely, you know, bulky. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this, but it's really slim, and it's just really nice and sleek. And when you open this, ooh, I'm so excited. Alright, so you get a ginormous mirror on the top, perfect for, you know, taking this palette out. I don't think anyone would take this palette out because it is, you know, pretty big and unpractical, but I guess if you wanted to, you could. Got a giant mirror, and on the bottom you have your actual shadows, which look like this. Very pretty colors. You have like a whole range of like rosy colors, purples, blues. You have shimmeries and mattes. So it's pretty much a palette for everyone. And there's my dog, who's also very interested in the palette. But this is something that you can actually, when you finish the colors up, you can just lift up this little panel with a little dumb insert right here, and it just turns into like a little storage case for whatever you may want to put inside. So that's really cute. Ooh, let's see if this is like fingerprint proof. So everything is like really shiny, and I'm just gonna... And it is not. I mean, obviously your fingerprint is on it, but it doesn't have like that greasy fingerprint mark on it, which is great. So it's gonna stay nice and fancy on your vanity. Alrighty, the next thing that I have is also something that I really wanted to get my hands on, which is the Teddy Bear Highlight Duo. I opened this already because I was too excited and I could not put the box back together for some reason, so it's all funky, but this is what it looks like. This is so sleek and beautiful. The weight is a pretty decent weight. It's not light, but it's not like heavy where, you know, it feels like a rock. But yeah, it is also made of that really reflective gold plated little palette. It is plastic, but it feels nice. That's the thing about it. And also it doesn't leave any fingerprints. Like, it doesn't leave the greasy handprint that you would see. And if I can open this. Why is everything so hard to open? I never get that. This is what it looks like. Again, it has a giant mirror. In the mirror, it says Moschino and Sephora on it. And you get 2 colors. I'm really excited to swatch these. I haven't touched anything yet. But you get like a dark color. It's like a dark purpley color. Almost look like it could be a bronzer. Like a really warm red bronzer. And then on the other side, you get a lighter, more champagne-y highlight. Super cute. The next thing is this lip gloss set. This was not originally what I wanted to get, but since I was on the website and it was available, I thought, why not? So I decided to get this. But I don't think I would be using any of the lip gloss from this set, only because it doesn't really look like it's my kind of colors. So you get 6 tiny lip glosses, which looks like this. I heard reviews that the lip glosses were actually very pigmented and they were really good, like really nice quality, very creamy. The colors are nice, but the colors are just not for me. You get a really dark kind of like burgundy color, and you get a kind of true reddish color. There's a coppery shimmery one, and then a bright hot pink. You get a nude pinkish color, and then you get a true nude, like your lips but better kind of color. And the only thing that I'm interested in is pretty much the necklace. But even the necklace is so like, how do I describe it? It's so like tacky. I don't think anyone would actually wear the necklace out. I mean, it's a very nice piece to play around with, or maybe just to put like around your handbag as like a little accessory, but I don't think anyone would really actually wear the necklace out. Okay, whoa, this necklace is freaking heavy. Okay, so after careful examination, I realized that only the actual pendant is really heavy. This is the heaviest part of the necklace. It's very nice and it's a really nice shiny gold color. But the actual chain itself is a little bit disappointing. The chain is made of a really light plastic material that's sprayed with like gold paint on it, but you can feel that it is actually just plastic. This part of it is the nicest component of the entire necklace, but it's just too bad that you can't take the necklace off. Otherwise, this would make a really cute like bag accessory, like something that you put on like a zipper or like a strap of your handbag. That would be really cute. And of course, you can just put one of these lip glosses in. I think that would be a lot cuter if they made this into a bag accessory instead of like a tacky necklace. Because can you just imagine, like I went back to school with this around my neck? I feel like a rapper. You know when they have like double gold chains on their necklaces? But how do you put this in there? Do you just, oh, so that's how it happens. Oh, it's cute. That looks really cute, and you just take it out and reapply your lip gloss in. The next thing is this teddy bear mask. It's a lot bigger than I anticipated. When I first got this in the mail, I was like, oh my god, why is this freaking mask so big? It's like this, it's bigger than my head, so it's gonna cover a lot more than just my eyeballs. But yeah, so I'm going to open this because it's super hard to open. They have like stickers on every opening, so unless you got a pair of scissors, I don't really think you'll be able to open this with your bare hands unless you want to break the entire box. Oh, it's super soft. Oh, okay. So my initial reaction, okay, first of all, it is really soft, but then I saw this giant made in China tag, which is not that cute. But I guess, you know, you could just cut this off and use this, but it is super soft. Holy Jesus. It's almost softer than my dog. But on the back it has like these little silky materials, so it's really comfortable on your eyeballs. And if you use silk on your face, it's supposed to prevent wrinkles, so this is super cute. I would love to put this on my eye right now, but my makeup, don't want to smear the mask. But it is so incredibly soft and it's really cute. I feel like for some people who doesn't use sleeping masks, if you put on your makeup and you want like a little headband to push all your hair back, this could be a really cute headband as well. So I got 2 more items left, and one of them being this brush set. I really wanted this set, and this was almost like next to the palette on how much I really wanted this set. Thank God I had it, because I would have been highly upset. I usually don't buy brushes because I'm not that much into makeup. Like I don't really know how to apply makeup well, so I don't really spend money on brushes. The only brushes that I have are free brushes that I get in like kits, or what is it called? The Real Technique brushes, because those are, you know, cheap and affordable and they're really soft. So those are the only brushes that I ever buy. I don't get Morphe brushes or any of the brushes, even with discount codes, because they're just expensive. But this is cute. So, ooh, I'm excited to touch these. Making sure my fingers are clean. Oh, they are really soft. I think I have a blending brush here with me, and then the other one is just a regular eyeshadow brush. It is super, super soft. Yeah, it's really nice. And it's very nicely weighted as well. It feels like you're holding like a spoon maybe, like the weight of a spoon, but it doesn't feel heavy where like you're gonna be tired using this. It's very nice. It's made of like a sturdy plastic material, but yeah, this is super nice and fancy. And then the other three are face brushes, which I still cannot take out because they're really stuck into this little plastic thing. Okay, so I think this one is the highlighting brush because it's a little bit tapered on the top, so it comes out to a little point, so I think that'd be a really nice highlighting brush. This is so soft. I'm impressed, and that's what this looks like. The next one, I think it's either for contour or for blush because it has like a little slant to it, so I think it's going to be really nice for powder contours or maybe just even, you know, all around on your cheeks. Again, super duper soft, very fluffy. And the last one looks like the all over face blush. It's just blush. The last one looks like an all over face brush. It's kind of like a flat top kabuki brush. This is seriously hard to take out. You don't understand, especially when you're doing it with one hand. Like, you literally need God on your side if you want to take this out of the packaging. Okay, so here is the last brush. Ooh, God, this is so soft. Holy shit. Yeah, this is really nice. I'm excited to use this. You know what I think would be great for this brush? If you guys are using like mineral foundations or like loose powdered foundations, oh my god, I think that would be like so beautiful to swipe on your cheeks. But that's what these looks like. If any one of you guys know how to store these brushes, please let me know, because usually I store them with the brush head up like this, but because of the cute little teddies, I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to store it facing down because it's gonna squish my brushes. So if any of you guys know how I should display and use these brushes at the same time, please let me know, because I don't know how, like, do I want to lay them down? I have no idea. Please let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, and the last thing in here is the teddy bear perfume. Now, I heard that it was limited edition on the Sephora website, but it's not limited edition on the Moschino website. So if you guys are interested in this perfume, you guys can always go on the Moschino website and, you know, buy it from there. Alrighty, so this is what the actual, my dog. But this is what the actual perfume looks like. It's super duper soft, very cute. It smells really nice, and you don't even have to take the head off and you can already smell the scent. It is super nice, but the head just pops off like this, and then you just spray yourself. But it smells like an Abercrombie & Fitch store. I don't know if that's a good thing because most people really hate the way Hollister or Abercrombie & Fitch smells, but I think it smells delicious. It's like a sexy man. This perfume was supposed to be made for women and for men, but I think it just smells like a hot man with six-pack, really nice hair, big beautiful eyes, like 6 foot tall. It just smells like a hot sexy man to me. So, and yeah, that was it of this haul. I hope you guys had a fun time watching this haul, and I will see you guys in my next video.